Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to continue with the 3 months prediction series for the groups that I have abandoned. So it's going to be Kepler's turn today. So we're going to see what they have available for the next 3 months. So let's see the cards that they got. They got the cards of Princess of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, the Devil card, and the Two of Cups. And then from the Oracle of Ancestors and Angels, we have the card of the White Witch. So let's see. Starting off with the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands, that it represents the Page of Wands in the traditional tarot. So I think that definitely is talking about this sort of, if you look at the image, it looks like a phoenix, you know, like rising from their ashes and like lighting up. So I think that this is all about, you know, like getting in contact with the fire inside of you and also being able to transform and create. I think that this curse or the spirit of the group in this period of time is going to be very passionate. I think that they are very determined to do things right and to also keep this sort of energy up. I think that for them it's important to show passion and to show determination and to show that they really want to be in the spotlight and that they really want to be part of this industry. Like I mentioned, I believe that it was in the first reading that I did for Bahia and the group. I talked about this, them being really very nervous, but at the same time very determined to do their best, because they are aware of the competition. They are aware that just like they have a lot of supporters, they also have a lot of people that somehow doubt their potential or why they are part of the group, you know. So they are trying to, you know, to get rid of that negativity by showing a lot of force and a lot of passion. Then with the Seven of Swords, you know, the Seven of Swords, actually, it means that probably things will not go the way they want to at first. You know, 3 months actually is a very short period of time, but I think that probably they will release something. I don't know if it's an MV or a new song, and I think that probably they will not get the reception that they are hoping for. Maybe they are aiming a little high and actually they are expecting like higher numbers, and I think that they are going to get the attention, but probably it's not going to be reflected in the numbers of sales or numbers that they are really hoping for. But this is going to be momentary, you know. This sense of uncertainty is also going to be very very momentary, because I feel like they are going to do great. It's just that there's inside this passion and determination, there's a lot of nervosism. You know, they are very nervous. They are a bit unstable when it comes to their emotions. They are a bit fearful as well. You know, it's not that they fear the potential, but they do fear the public's perception of them. Somehow they are very young, you know, and they are very impressionable, and I think that probably the public's opinions or comments, it's going to affect them because they are very young. And so this is why I think that they definitely need a very strong system of support, emotional support especially, and they also need that the adults in that are like managing them and the families as well also step up and take care of these details so the girls don't engage that much on what is being said on the internet about them, because I feel like there are a lot of malicious comments and these girls have the potential of taking these things too seriously and feel a bit sad or a bit down or a bit like very bad about themselves because of the comments, you know. So I think that they need to be taken care of in that sense. They need to be, you know, supervised, because sometimes somehow critics are very, it's not something that they are used to handling yet. So they need the support of, you know, of more experienced people. And then we have the Six of Cups. That the Six of Cups, it here in this deck is called satisfaction. So yes, I think that their worries are going to be over very soon, you know, because I think that they will get a lot of love and support. It's just that it's going to take a while. Probably the starting off, you know, the beginnings are not going to go that smooth, you know, or probably the public's reception is not going to be that optimistic or that that strong, you know, and I think that this is why they are going to get great results and they are going to be very satisfied with what they are doing when it comes to performance. So I think that this is very important for them, you know, to actually being able to connect with what they can do, you know, and also connect with their talents and their skills, you know, and connect with the pride that they are doing the best they can with what they have available, that they are really young, that they are human, that they can mess up, that there are people obviously that not everyone has to like them, you know. They need a bit more of be more compassionate to themselves, you know, not taking things too personal, you know. I think that they need, obviously, like I mentioned before, they need the guidance of someone older, like some kind of mentor that can like guide them through moments of not feeling good enough, you know. I think this is very important. I hope they get it. I actually do not see like someone very present. Actually, I do not see like an influential person here. So I hope that someone in the next year, someone is going to take care of this, you know, that some kind of adult or some kind of coach or some kind of teacher is going to be present, more present, and take care of these girls, because I see like they are a bit lonely out here, at least for these 3 months. And then we have the Devil card, and then the Two of Cups, that is a card that represents love. But since it's next to the Devil card talks about attachments, you know, and it talks about sometimes, you know, like I mentioned, like having this sort of, you know, like not so positive view about yourself. I think it's about self-esteem. Probably there's going to be a lot of criticism, you know, and I think that they are very fearful of that, and that somehow this can affect um, their their well-being somehow, you know, but not, you know, permanently, because then we have the card of the Two of Cups, which what I sense here, honestly, with the Devil card and the Two of Cups is that it represents the audience, you know, it represents the people that are watching them, you know, the people that are parts of the fandom and the people that are just haters. I think that a lot of people are interested or are going to be interested in the girls and the group. But some of them are going to be interested just so they can have something to be critical about, so this is why the devil card and the Two of Cups is here. So it's like a love-hate relationship, like, okay, like, I don't like you, but I'm still obsessed with you. I want to see what you got. I want to see how you do. I want to see if your group works. So there's a lot of people that actually are going to disguise themselves as supporters, but actually they are going to be very mean to the girls. And I think that this also could represent some parts of the fandom that are actually fans of some members that didn't make it into the group. And these people are going to bring this devil energy, this double-faced, manipulative, toxic behavior, and disguise this later with this passive-aggressive attitude, of being like, oh, but I love you, I love the group, I love everything, not taking responsibility of their actions and their toxicity. So yes, I think that there's a lot of a lot of people acting like they care for the girls, but actually they are a bit like they don't want to see them succeed. So I think that yes, there's a lot of people that have like a mask of fakeness, that they are going to pretend to be fans of the girls, but actually they are going to be hoping for the girls to not do well, and this is sad because these people are not going to change. They actually are just bitter and they are looking for someone to criticize. So it's not the girl's fault. And I was like when I wanted to mention them, I somehow stumbled to my words and I said her instead of them. So I think that probably the hate is toward someone in particular. And I think that if I said her, of course, that they are all females. But when I stumbled into my words and I wanted to say them and I said her, probably there's one particular member that is going to be like the the one that they do not like the most of for these people. But I think that nevertheless these haters are going to go away eventually, because I think that the fact that the Two of Cups is at the end, it shows that also that love, true love, is capable of destroying any toxicity or any kind of harm that they want to do to these girls. I sense that definitely the devil card is showing me here that people are very fake sometimes, and that sometimes, like I mentioned in the past when I did the readings for the girl groups, I know my channel doesn't have much audience because I'm just starting, and probably my style of reading is not everyone's cup of tea. But I noticed that my views, like, they dropped drastically because of having this week of just reading for females, for female idols or groups. So I was like, oh, so this is how it goes, so this is how things work here. I was sensing that there's a bit of like not much like bigger audience for females. I think that at least from what I could experience with my own community, is that most of them are interested in boy groups. But nevertheless, I appreciate the people that watch all the videos, or they watch just all the readings, that they are very respectful and very kind to my work. So they are like, even though I do not follow this group, I watch your readings anyway. So I definitely want to thank these people. that do this. And I think that it's hard to be a female. You know, sometimes it's hard to be a female everywhere, to be honest. But I'm glad. It's not that I'm glad, but I think I feel comfortable with talking about these subjects here, having the tarot next to me. You know, I think that I want to create a sort of awareness, you know, about how we should be more understanding towards females. In this case, we're talking about female group, and we're talking about these girls that, yes, their dream is to be idols. Their dream is to be on the spotlight, so it has a price, I know, but nevertheless they do have a lot of like not so nice consequences, you know, and sometimes their confidence and their self-esteem gets hurt a lot. So we should be more understanding and compassionate towards them, you know, and wish them the best. And I think that this is what they are trying to do here, because the last card also that I pulled from the oracle is the card of the White Witch. And this is a beautiful oracle card. It's the first time that I got this card. I had shuffled this deck for a while, and I never saw this picture of the White Witch. But the message of the White Witch is be the light. So it's you know, when I saw it, I remember I grabbed the card, and I was like staring at this and studying this and just immersed in the message that it's be the light, you know, in an environment where everything seems to be so dark and so negative and so toxic. You should be the light, you know, you should be the White Witch. You should be the one that destroys negativity with positivity, you know. And it's not easy to be the White Witch in reality, you know, because sometimes you do get offended, sometimes you do get angry, sometimes you do get hurt. So it's not easy to just play nice and spread positivity. Sometimes you do feel like you do not like these people, that you cannot understand, that you feel frustrated because you had worked so hard, and either it doesn't matter what you do, these haters just come and ruin things for you. So for them to have this card about this White Witch, that it's the message is be the light, you know, it means like that these girls, this group, yes, they are meant to get criticism, but at the same time they are meant to show a different perspective, you know, to not to use these unfortunate events or these people's mean comments, for example, and to use them as an inspiration to them do better. You know, I think that, and also not to take it personally. I think that they will prove people wrong. You know, this is what I'm sensing. They will, if people are hateful towards them, they will be loving. You know, if people are like mean to them, they will be kind. You know, they will show the positive and the bright side of their energy. So this is something that I really hope that these girls can pass through all this and really become a very successful group, because I see a lot of innocence in them, you know, in this White Witch card. You know, I see a lot of youth, a lot of hope. They are very hopeful, you know, they have a lot of dreams, they have a lot of aspiration, and maybe it's because of this naivety, or maybe it's because of this innocence of theirs, that people think that it's easier to judge them, you know. But I think that they will prove them wrong. They will prove them wrong. They will teach some people a few lessons, especially about what it's like to be a nice person, to be a good professional, to be a good person, to be a good human. They will not let these people take the best of them. You know, they will fight back, but they will fight with kindness. You know, they will not show resistance. You know, they will take whatever they get, whatever feedback they get, they will take it. But they will not be in this business to show anyone anything. They will be themselves, you know, and I think that they have a great potential. And also they have a lot of light. You know, this is why the message is be the light, because probably among all the groups you will see a bit of negativity in some groups, or not negativity, but you will probably see a lot of female groups next year going through dark times, especially personally. Maybe some girl groups, some members get into scandals, some of them, you know, like also having some accusations or having a harsh time, you know, because of being a female. So these girls, this group, because they are new and because, yes, they are very young, they will come into the scene to bring this sort of fairy tale atmosphere, you know. And I think that yes, people will try to criticize them, but they will not stop doing the work or the style of work or delivering the message that they want to deliver with their songs. So I think that they are going to be a good influence in a year that also is going to be a very challenging year when it comes to the world situation, what we are dealing with. So they will be a very fresh and positive light. So we should like embrace this, like what we get from them, you know, and just appreciate that they are that they are going to start a new beginning, and they feel really happy about this. So let's send them a lot of love and support. So yes, guys, this is all I have for KEP1ER. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please, I would love to hear from you, to hear what you have to say, what your thoughts are about this. So yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.